All right, Shalom. First and foremost, honor of all praises, honor and glory unto Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutation to the Achaim, to the elect that are scattered throughout this four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and faith and sincerity. And our brother Shemala from the GMS Houston Camp. And this lesson is going to be, entitled, we find comfort, in the word, not the world. All right. This is a scripture of the day lesson. Just one, two scriptures, quick, straight to the point. Okay. You know. So like the title says, we find comfort right in the word and not the world. All right. Because comfort from the world, it really ain't no comfort. All right. It brings death, right? And destruction. It destroys you, the pleasures of this life. All right, it's nothing good about it. What's the comfort, all right, that these people run to? Okay, they run the drugs. They might need some. They might need to be high all the time, right? Need it. Okay, need to be doped up, right? Always need to be drunk on this pill, that pill, right? The comfort of a woman, the comfort of being out partying, validation from social media, all of it. They got all types of comfort, right? But none of that really amounts to anything. All right, that's not the answer for nothing, and that can't help shit. Okay, that ain't gonna solve nothing. The pain that we go through here, the suffering that we go through. All you doing is just masking it and making it worse. That's what these people do. So we find comfort in the word. All right, which the word is who? Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is the one with the healing. All right. Yahweh Shai is the one with the true comfort. All right. These scriptures are what's going to truly comfort us. This is First Maccabees 12:9. Therefore, we also, I believe, we need none of these things, that we have the holy books of scripture in our hands to comfort us. All right. So we got the scriptures to comfort us. Okay. We don't need the comfort of this world. Because we're not friends of the world. We don't love this world. All right, like it says, what that's First John, probably 3:19 or 5:18, something like that. But the whole world lies in wickedness. Okay, we're not supposed to be, indulging in the pleasure of this life. We live in this place. Okay, but we're not supposed to overdo it. All right, because we drink. All right, but you're not supposed to be, you know, what they say, alcoholic, right? You just constantly just drunk all the goddamn time. You can't do that because of you trying to run from something, or because you're trying to deal with something. That's the worst way to deal with it. All right, it doesn't really make it better, right? It feels good in the moment, but shit's gonna wear off. Okay, this is the true comfort, right? Going into these scriptures, going into the prophecies, all right, going into the Most High, right? Saying He's gonna come save us, right? Yahweh Shai, right? Saying He's gonna come save us, right? Because the Most High is gonna send Yahweh Shai. But all throughout the Old Testament, it's a lot of comfort in scriptures of the Most High saying like He gonna come get us. All of this shit's gonna end. This is just temporary. We don't know what I have not seen, ear have not heard, what He got prepared for us. Right, Yahweh Shai, man, my house is my father's house are many mansions. All of these things, we got a lot to look for, right? Our enemies, being taken out of power. That's comforting. That's true comfort. All right. To know we ain't gonna be in this condition too long. All right. And we understand through this word on why we're going through all these things. The people of this world, they don't understand that. All right. And we got Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai to lean on in all our troubles, and they don't. All right. So that's why they're strung out on drugs and all the stuff that they're doing. All right. This is Romans 15:4. Whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience that come from the scriptures might have hope. Right. So all the things that were written aforetime, right, was written for us in these times, right, to help us get through what we're going through. All right. To give us that comfort. All right. To give us that hope. All right. We got to have patience though. Okay. So you got to constantly, go through these scriptures, man. Go through the accounts. Go through the things that our forefathers went through. All right. Read those accounts. See how the Most High came through for them. How the Most High didn't forsake them. How the Most High comforted them in their trouble and in their sufferings. All right. So when you going through things, you can think on something. All right. And know, hey, the Most High came through for this man. He can come through for me too, man. Because I believe. All right. I believe in Yahushua. I believe in the resurrection. You know. Believe that he was raised from the dead. I believe that's the Messiah. You know. So you just gotta believe in all of these things. All right. This is the comfort that we need. All right. So be mindful of the comfort, right, that you go to when you're going through something. Okay. So that's the lesson. Hope this is was edifying. With that, I'm gonna say Shalom.